House Republicans announced an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. The move has gotten pushback from both sides of the aisle, but a new Reuters poll shows the country is divided on the issue. 41% support the idea, 35% are opposed, and 24% just aren't sure.
House Republicans have uncovered serious and credible allegations into President Biden's conduct. Taken together, these allegations paint a picture of a culture of corruption. Through our investigations, we have found that President Biden did lie to the American people about his own knowledge of his family's foreign business dealings.
What you see Republicans in Congress, right, they have spent all year investigating the president. That's what they have spent all year doing, and have turned up with no evidence, none, that he did anything wrong. I mean, that is what we've heard over and over again from their almost year-long investigation, and that's because the president didn't do anything wrong. Even House Republicans have said the evidence does not exist. The House Republicans have said that.
These are federal charges, they're felony charges, which means he could be liable for prison time if found guilty. Hunter Biden's been charged over misrepresentations that the prosecutors say he made during the purchase of a handgun. A Cobra Colt is what it's called, and was detailed in this 4-page indictment released today. What he's essentially charged with is 3 different counts. 1, for making a misrepresentation on the form around his use of illegal drugs while he was purchasing it. When you do that in the United States, you have to say, I'm not using any illegal drugs. The prosecutor's saying he was at the time and lied about it on the form. The second charge is that he lied to the employee in the store. And then the third charge is around the possession of the firearm. They're saying he shouldn't have had it, and so the fact he was keeping it in his possession when he knew he shouldn't have been is a charge in and of itself. In those 3 charges, The first and the last are each liable for up to 10 years prison time if found guilty, the second up to 5, so a total of 25 years, and then a number of fines up to $250,000 potentially, as well as the prison time. This is a very difficult line for the Biden family to walk at the moment. Joe Biden is running again for office. He's been very protective of his son Hunter, who has a well-documented history with drug abuse. But this is a very controversial issue in the United States, especially gun charges. If they try to get out of them, like we saw with the plea deal that Hunter Biden made that fell apart in Delaware court just last month, what we will see is backlash in the community, especially African-American voters who've been disproportionately impacted by guns, firearm charges over many years in the United States. It's a politically volatile topic. And when Joe Biden's been asked about this in the past, about Hunter Biden and this allegation that he had a gun in his possession when he shouldn't have, he's always come to his son's defense.
First of all, my son's done nothing wrong. I trust him. I have faith in him, and it impacts my presidency by making me feel proud of him.
By the way, this thing about a gun, I didn't know anything about it, but it turns out that when he made an application to purchase a gun, what happened was he stayed, I guess you get asked, I don't guess, you get asked the question, are you on drugs, you use drugs? He said no. And he wrote about saying no in his book. So I have great confidence in my son.